Hello and welcome, my beautiful Capricorns. Brenda Taro here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of March the 11th to the 17th. So let's jump right in and see what you have. Starting off, you have multitask. And you might find yourself really busy this week, having to be very conscientious about your time management, being able to jot things down and tick them off. Don't be afraid to make out to-do lists and do exactly that. Tick them off, because you might be running in a lot of different directions this week and it's going to seem a little overwhelming to you. So busy is the word of the week. Okay, let's see what we have here for your oracle message. You've got the yoke, and the yoke says you might be feeling tired, down, or frustrated at this time. Maybe it has to do with having to multitask so much. It might have to do with having to work so hard right now. Okay, pardon me, but I'm trying to work with a different camera right now so that you guys can see me actually talking into it and have a better view of the cards. So bear with me. It's taking me time because I've had my camera on a high screen in front of me before where I had to kind of look up. So it's just a matter of getting used to it. The yoke says don't feel like you're confined and tied down. Okay, this is saying that you're feeling tied down right now. And that's what a yoke does to a cow, right? It holds it in one position and it can't move out of that position. So this is about you trying to do things differently this week, where you're going to find things easier to maneuver. Do you want to do it the hard way, or do you want to do it the easy way? So think about how you can free yourself from anything that's holding you down this week. Your next card you've got is the fan. It's romance, celebration, and party. So isn't that a nice card to get? So some of you might be finding that you're having to multitask, okay, because you're so busy this week. You're having to fit in everything. And perhaps you're the one in charge of this. Perhaps you're the one that has to go out there and you're going to be celebrating it, creating a party. Maybe you're wanting to throw a party, or maybe it's an engagement party of some sort. Now, coming in next, you have the crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Sitting in the seat of power, getting recognized for what you do and who you are. Okay, so this is an excellent energy. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, you're going to see success coming in out of it. So this is an excellent card and a great way to start your week. Okay, let's see what we have in our first row. You have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, they're telling me that you're moving in a new direction. You're walking in a new direction. You've decided that you need to move on. You need to find a better position, a better future, a better new direction. You don't have to go back to this area, but this is the card of balance. You're not there yet. Okay, you're in the process of trying to get yourself situated and organized to go in this new direction. So remember, balance is essential here this week with this card. You're going to be determined though and focused, because you have the Queen of Wands, and that's you stepping up to the plate and being able now to know that you have the power to go after what you want this week. So don't be afraid to do that. Okay, this is all about you stepping into your own power, being confident. She is the most confident queen out there in the zodiac. She has learned how to fight her way to the top and scratch her way to the top of success. And now she says, you know what? I deserve to do what I want to do without anybody else's opinion or 2 cents worth. She's the one that flips the bird at all those doubters and says, watch me. Coming in next, you have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, trusting your ability and those gut feelings that you get, those aha moments that kind of stop you in your track, and you say, you know, I need to look into this. There's something here that I'm missing. And she has that ability to do that. She can walk between two worlds. She finds out what's going on in the background. And that's what I think you're going to be doing, Capricorns. Doing your research, finding out what's in your background or the background of a situation that you're trying to solve. She sits there usually with the Akashic Record or the Book of Knowledge on her lap, very confident because she's got everything she needs. She's done the work. Okay, she's done the research and she's prepared to move forward. So I think there could be a new direction you're going in this week, and you're definitely going to be focused on it, and you're doing it no matter what may, because you're going to get everything that you need by doing the research to move in this new direction. Could be a new goal, a new job, a new relationship, a move in your life. It can be anything. Now, coming in the center position, which could be the energy you're feeling now or the middle of the week, you've got the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is indicative of perhaps hiring a legal eagle, somebody who's going to be there to stand in your end of the ring, to support and advocate and, work for you and protect you, defend you. But it's also you stepping up to the element of standing in your own truth, my beautiful Capricorns, not backing down, and also getting the research and maybe perhaps some wisdom from a legal eagle. There could be documents that are going to be need to be signed or need to be notarized. Maybe you're hiring someone for a legal dispute and you need to hire somebody to step in and do that. That's what this king is all about. Very powerful, brings great wisdom of importance, professional wisdom. Now we have the Three of Cups. And remember I said here you had the fan, romance, and a reason to celebrate. Well, you've also got this beautiful card of the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is exactly that. It's indicative of moving forward and wanting to celebrate a beautiful occasion. It could be an engagement party. It could be the announcement of a wedding, a birth of a child, even accomplishment that perhaps you've made. Could be somebody graduating, anything like that. But you're definitely going to be in the party mood to celebrate something this week. The Lovers comes in, my beautiful Capricorns, and it is the card of balance. Making wise and concise, accurate decisions when it's involved around someone on an emotional level. You might be wanting to look at a situation from a heart level, but be sure that you're logical in the process. This is a card of balance when you're making major choices. Now, for others, when we think of the Lovers, we think of somebody new perhaps coming into our life to be able to share our time with. Be open to meet anybody. Don't judge a book by its cover. You might be pleasantly surprised. Coming in the third row, which is the end of the week, because this is beginning, middle, end of week, or past, present, future. This could be the energy coming in towards you, or this could be the end of the week, how you're feeling. And this is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is that card that says you could be feeling depleted of energy, tired out, and it's time for you to pull back, take a rest, and call a truce. Okay? Don't make any snap decisions, choices, or jump into anything too quickly. This is a card that says you need to recharge your batteries. You need to take time for you, and that means take yourself to rest. Okay? You could be having insomnia right now because you've got your mind's going 100 miles an hour. So it's time to pull back. Okay? If you've been dealing with some challenges as of late, you're getting exhausted from it and overwhelmed. Take time for you. Coming in next, you have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is indicative of getting up in your head, doing that stinking thinking, my Cappies. This is about you thinking that something isn't going to work out before you've even gone into it, or you have all the information. You could be presuming and assuming something isn't going to work out, so please step out of your way, because when we think that way, we attract that energy. What we think, we become, we attract. So be careful of that, okay? Be careful that you step out of your way, because there's nothing holding you back. This is a mindset. This is how you're thinking about a situation, but it's not accurate. It's not actually like that. Your final card is the World, and we love the World. The World ends one cycle, beginning of another cycle, definitely being able to move forward in a new direction. This is also the card of travel. You could be wanting to do some international travel. The World is the World, and you can do that. It's full circle now. Things are going to connect. The dots are going to connect for you now this week. So you're going to be able to move forward, and it's the end of one phase and the beginning of another. It's a very successful card when we receive it. Okay, so we're multitasking here, right? We feel as though we're tied down, but we're not going to allow that anymore. And we have the fan, and it is romance and a party, and the crown, wearing that crown proudly and sitting in that seat of power here. Okay, honor and respect is going to come to you. So let's see what we have for clarifiers here, my beautiful Capricorns. So let's shuffle these up a bit here so that we can continue on. So, all in all, not a bad week. There's a lot of things here happening for different people. This is a general. You keep that in mind. Not every card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you. But anyway, let's see what we have here. So I think you're going to see there's going to be reason to be happy. There's a new cycle happening here. As long as you take care of yourself and, when you're multitasking, you're mindful of how you do that. Don't pressure yourself into something that is going to stress you out. Coming in with that 8 of Cups, moving on in a new direction, you've got the 2 of Coins. So you could be juggling money. You could be, moving money from one account to the other, or figuring out, robbing from Peter to give to Paul, per se. Or you could be pulling money out to, you've been saving for some big ticket item, but you could be juggling back and forth money. But this is also juggling back and forth your energy when you get this card. This is about you, having to step up to the plate and make a decision here. It could be 2 choices, two decisions, 2 options, and 2 offers coming in. Don't get stressed out about it. I think if you look at the logical part of it, an aspect of it, what you have to gain, you're going to pick it. You'll pick the right choice and decision. You've got the High Priestess, okay, coming in next on top of the Queen of Wands. And again, this is the second time you've got this card. This is all about you moving forward in a new direction here. This is all about you doing the research, getting the information you need so that you can take charge here as the Queen of Wands and move forward towards your goals in a successful way. So getting, your ducks in a row here, per se. Coming in with the High Priestess, you've got the Empress. Again, So we have the High Priestess twice, but now the Empress comes in, and that's you. That's you wanting beautiful things, wanting success, being able to give birth to your dreams. That's what she's all about, going after her goals and planting her seeds, being patient enough to know that Rome wasn't built in a day, and one step in front of the other is getting you closer to your goal. Coming in with the King of Swords, you have the Page of Cups. There could be somebody new coming into your life. They could be somebody who is younger, looks younger, acts younger, has a very youthful attitude and personality around them, but they bring something that gets your creative juices flowing. And this could be somebody who wants to take a friendship to the next level as well. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head. Go forward here because, as I said, this Queen of Wands says she doesn't listen to other people's opinions. She's worked hard for what she wants, and it's her life. So it's the same here with this page. Don't be afraid to step out into on a new journey here with somebody who, even if they may look or act younger than you. Okay, coming in next, we have the card of the 5 of Wands on top of the 3 of Cups. Maybe you're feeling a little bit pushed here while you're multitasking. This is a card of struggle and competition. However, you have the ability to pick your battles wisely and not go out there and, allow yourself to get too depleted here of energy. Okay, so the 5 of Wands says you could be struggling to get ahead here. It is a card of challenge and competition. Moving next to the Lovers, you've got the Gift card, and this is the 6 of Coins. And the 6 of Coins is indicative of receiving a gift or giving a gift of a gracious gift of charity out of the goodness of your heart or somebody else. But it can also be the card of negotiations, push, pull, back and forth, energy, bartering. I'll give you this if you give me that. And working that out in an amicable way. Some of you may be applying for a loan and you could get it. You may have the resources now to pay off a long-standing debt. I often correlate this to the 4 of Pentacles as well. They're so closely linked in description, but definitely this is a card of generosity. Coming in with the 4 of Swords, some of you, let's see what we got. You've got the Magician. Some of you will have the ability to go after what you want here. This is a card that says you've got everything you need right at your fingertips. You just need to look beyond the end of your nose. Time, effort, support is there. Don't think you need to go out and get another degree, or you need to go back to school, or you need more. This is a card that says look around with wider perspective. Be open-eyed to see everything around you. This is a card that says you can create the magic you want. You're in charge of your life now. You have that ability, and now you're going to be, honored and respected. For, respect is going to come to you because you're moving forward in this strong direction. You could also be receiving some unexpected help as well. Coming in with the 8 of Swords. Oops, we got that 3 of Swords, and that's That's not my favorite card. It is my least favorite card. But it is a card of despair and worry. It is a card of disappointment. It is a card of heartbreak and breakups and things. And the Eight of Swords says you need to stop worrying about that, okay? Because you're healing through this disappointing situation that you've had to experience. And if you're experiencing it now, you're going to get over this. Believe me. This is something that sometimes it's we put on blinders and we don't see, as I say, the forest for the trees, and we adapt and we ignore and we enable. So it's time now for you to realize this is over and done, and you can heal through this, okay? Coming in with the world, we have the Two of Swords. So, crossing over, you're going through a struggle here. You have to make a choice and a decision here, and it's same here, juggling back and forth. Do I do this or do I do that? So this is a card that says you will have the ability to do this if you look at the whole picture. So do your research. As I had said here, you're having to do research here, and move forward with that new information. It's a time where you may even have to hire someone's help here, our legal eagle here, our King of Swords, to be a mediator, to lay the cards in a fair and an equitable manner on the table, especially if you're sparring with another person here with a legal matter, over settlements, over property, over, inheritance, over anything. This is a card that says you need to make a decision and a choice here, and you will, but it'll probably involve compromise. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns, this is your reading for today, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week, strong and powerful and successful for you. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. See you soon, Cappies.